For a long time, I genuinely believed that my struggle with food was a discipline problem. Like if I could just be more consistent, more structured, more in control, everything eventually would just click. And the truth is, I had already done a lot of work. But what I didn't realize at the time was that my body was living in survival mode for years. And when your nervous system is stuck in survival mode, food becomes one of the ways your body tries to cope. When we're under constant stress, emotional stress, relationship stress, financial stress, or work stress, our nervous system shifts into survival mode. Your nervous system isn't focused on long-term health in that state. It's focused on getting relief and feeling safe. And one of the fastest ways the brain tries to calm stress is through food. Food gives comfort. Food gives a dopamine hit. Food can temporarily regulate emotions. So many people end up blaming themselves when in reality, their body is just trying to regulate stress. When I look back now, I can see how my nervous system spent so many years in this state. For over a decade, I was in a relationship that was incredibly draining emotionally. At the time, I was hoping things would change. I kept trying to fix the relationship and make things work. But when you're living in that kind of situation, your nervous system is always on edge. Even when nothing is actually happening, your body still feels the edge. You're always bracing for the next stressful moment. And when your body lives like that for a long time, it changes the way you cope with things like food. That's why so many people think their problem is discipline. They say things like, I just need more willpower. I just need to try harder. But sometimes the issue isn't willpower. Sometimes the issue is that your nervous system has been stuck in survival mode for so long that your body doesn't know how to regulate stress. That can show up as constant cravings, emotional eating, thinking about food all the time, feeling like you're always battling your appetite, which is what many people now call food noise. So even if you're eating clean, even if you're doing everything right, your body can still feel out of sync. For years, I didn't even have a name for what I was experiencing. I just thought thinking about food constantly was normal. I thought everyone mentally negotiated with themselves all day around food. It wasn't until I started learning more about how appetite signals actually work in the body that things started to make sense. And this is where things started to really shift for me, when I started learning about GLP-1s and how your body actually regulates hunger and fullness signals. And for the first time, I realized that this just isn't about willpower. There was a biological piece that I had never addressed. So I ended up putting something together that explains what I've been learning and what I'm personally doing now, because I know how confusing this can be when you're in it. You can find the info in the description below. Thank you.